Good day, blockheads. Welcome back to another episode of the Direwolf 1.7 pack with Electron. I will have a couple of projects that I want to tackle today, one of which requires this clay right over here. So let's jump in the water. My turtle is down that way somewhere, gathering some resources. We just need some of this clay. So, I believe last episode, well, I don't even remember what we were doing last episode. I should probably watch my episodes before I start recording again. But anyway, we had some supplies gathered. The turtle was working on some stuff. We had gotten together a good bit of resources. Oop, let's stand here. And what we never got around to doing was putting together the Tinker's smeltery. So, sorry about that. We are going to pop into bat mode. Underwater, apparently. By the way, these Ender Minis, I hate them. Yeah, there goes the turtle now. Let's see how it's doing. Not so bad. Alright, let's fly over here to the house with the new batch of clay. And we are going to make the Tinker's smeltery. Oh, those plants. Okay, so in this chest here we have some clay, we have some sand, and we have some gravel. And what you do is you combine the gravel, the sand, and the clay into a shapeless recipe, and you get 2 grout for the stack of 3 resources. So I'm going to get 2 stacks of grout if I do this. I think that'll be okay, because we'll eventually use all of it for something. There we go. And let's throw this into the furnace and let that cook up, and that'll show up in here. Now, there's some other resources that we need to gather. What is this? Ah, this is my old mining chest from the previous run. There's some other resources that I need to gather together, and I want to investigate some armor options. So, now that I have some resources going for the smeltery, let me cut. I'll work on some other resource type of things, and I'll be back. Alright, I have made, these are the bricks that I stole from the villages, and I've gone ahead and built the rough outline of 3x3 smeltery. And I've also cooked up the grout into a bunch of these seared bricks. In fact, I emptied the whole thing out. Also melted up a little bit of sand into some vanilla glass. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to make some seared glass to, have some decoration so that we can see into our smeltery. So we have 3 of these. And when you make your first smeltery item with the bricks, you get this mighty smelting book from Throlmgon. And in here it'll show you how to cast, how to build it, some other things like that. So we're going to need to build a structure sort of like this one. It's not going to be exactly like that. And from there, we'll get started with some stuff. So the next thing I need to build is 3 seared tanks and a smeltery controller. And as you saw, the smeltery controller is 8 bricks around the outside, and the seared tanks is a smeltery controller with a piece of glass in the middle. And finally, next I'm going to need 3 smeltery drains. And so we'll go ahead and craft those up, and those were the bricks stacked that way. And next we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to need 3 of these, and I forget what they're called. They are called seared faucets, and so we're going to need 3 of those. And then in this chest we have our casting basins and our casting tables that we stole from the village. Alright, so let's get building here. I'm going to put the seared tanks here. And we're going to put lava in those. And we're going to put our seared glass there, so that when we walk in we can see what's in the bottom of our smeltery. I'm going to put the smeltery controller right here. I'm going to put the smeltery drains here, here, and here. And it looks like I need to remove a little bit of wall. And then I'm going to put the seared faucets onto the drains. And then finally, I'm going to actually start out with just 1 casting basin. That's all I really need for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that one there, and we'll put the rest of this stuff back in here. Oops. I hear a creeper. It must be nighttime. So let's hit the sack. We'll let some of the monsters melt in the sun. And, did I say snack or nap? I meant nap. Alright, and now we want to throw a bunch of sand into the smeltery controller. Because what we really want is clear glass. Clear glass is going to be what I'm going to use for windows for the above ground structure. Mostly because I don't like seeing all of this texture bit, and I like getting my glass back when I break it. So we'll get that started. Uh-oh. You know what I need? I need some lava, because this thing doesn't work without lava. Alright, so let me put together a bucket and go hunt some lava in the basement. And this is my iron in here. We'll do 3 buckets. Yeah, where's my... There it is, my pocket crafting table. And we'll get 3 buckets. Okay. I have written a program for the turtle to build a 9x9. And I figure I wrote it maybe a year ago. And I figure it's appropriate to use that for this pack, since this is the Direwolf20 pack. So I actually wrote it to share it with Direwolf20, but never ended up sharing the information with him. Sharing the link with him. And he likes to program his own things. But I wrote a 9x9 builder, and we're going to go ahead and deploy that as soon as the turtle finishes mining over there in that lake. So let me fill this seared tank up here. Right here, we'll do that, that, and that. Okay. I thought that they drained down. And we'll do that. Okay, why isn't that disappearing? Well, anyway, the controller is going to work. It's melting the glass. You can see it renders the glass inside of here. It will also render sand. And then once the glass begins to actually melt, you'll see molten glass fill up inside of the tank, or inside of the actual smeltery. All right, so now that that's done, we tap this button, and it begins to fill that up. You know what? Let me go get a couple more of these, because I can do more than one at a time. And no, give me that back. Thank you. All right, so, and then to get this back out, so you right-click it to fill it, and then to get it back out, you right-click it. Wait for it to dry up, right-click those, and then you can click on these. You don't have to do it with an empty hand. I'm not sure why I did that just now. So we'll let that, I'll do that. We'll let the turtle continue to work on its mining. Let's go check on it real quick. I think it's about 2/3 of the way done. I want to make sure that the, come on, jump. I want to make sure that the chest isn't, oh, I hate you. I hate you. Okay, I want to make sure that the chest isn't filling up. So, hello turtle. So it's about here. So it has about, what is that, 2.5 more rows to go. Let me turn this off. Okay, look at that. It is getting full in here. So we're going to start taking some of this less exotic, less exotic stuff, and we'll start putting this away and keep some of these slots clear for stuff. All right, we'll be back, turtle. And we'll be back, folks. I'll see you when the turtle is done and I'm ready to get started. Okay, I have decided on these edged stone bricks from Extra Utilities. I like the way the connected textures work. And the way you make these, the way that you make these is that you put 4 stone in the corners and 5 across in a cross shape across the middle. And that gives you 9 edged stone bricks. I have, good, I've emptied my inventory. I have prepared the items for the turtle, and I'm doing this the slow way so that I can keep the stack separated. I will go get the turtle. I will set up the program. We'll go download it from Pastebin, and let's go get started. The turtle, whoa, let's go down here. No need for any of that. There we go. Where did it go? I went the wrong way. Alright, we're going to go get the bat. I'm sorry, go get the turtle as a bat. And we're going to fly over here. Like this. Alright, let's empty out the turtle. We'll take the 7 coal, 64 dirt, 64 gravel, and 1 stone. And we're going to throw those in this chest up here. Alright. Let's break the turtle. Alright, let's see what it got for us. Nice, 15 diamonds, some other stuff. Very nice. Good job, turtle. Oh, let's grab... We're going to grab almost a half stack of coal. The program that I wrote has no provision for refueling because it's only going to do a 9x9 structure at a time. Let's go to my default form, and we're going to place the turtle here like this. And we're going to place each one of these things in here. The paste bin file is going to be this. paste bin get lowercase a, capital Z, capital N, 2, Q, capital H, B, capital H. And we're going to save this as 9 by 9. Okay. And then let's put the items into the turtle, like this. And I've got to keep things in the right order. Like that. Hold on just a second. I forgot to refuel. Okay, we're going to put this here, and we'll go refuel all. Good. All right, I found that. All right, now let's. I forgot which order those go in, so let's read the file, and it tells us right at the top where stuff goes. So we want the torches in slot 9, the floor material in slot 10, 11 is the foundation material, 12 is the front stoop material, 6 of those, and 15 is the door, and 16 is the pressure plate. I'm using these silent pressure plates from Acidiplates, which is 2 obsidian next to each other. That makes the pressure plate, and then that on top of a piece of wool, I believe, makes the silent pressure plate. Alright, so we have slots 1 through 6, 32 times each material. So this will be layer 1, moving up layers 2, 3, and 4. And layer 5 and 6, this will be to the edge of the roof. This will be the skylight material, so basically the frame for the skylight. I almost went with more clear glass, but I decided not to. And then this will be the skylight, will be more clear glass, and then it'll put torches up around the edge. It'll put oak wood planks down for the floor. It'll put cobblestone for the foundation. It'll put edge stone bricks again for the front porch. It'll put an iron door and 2 pressure plates. Alright, so we are going to exit out of here, and we're going to go 9 by 9. Okay, and you can see what it does is it builds 3 layers at a time, and that's to save some fuel. So you can see it placing the foundation material first, the layer 2 second, and then layer 1 as it backs up. And it's out of room for the dirt because of the dirt and the sand and stuff like that. So we'll let that keep going. And if you guys are interested in seeing, if you guys are interested in me walking you through the program, please let me know and I'll be happy to do so. I tend not to do stuff like that. Well, I don't tend to do stuff like that because I don't want to bore anybody. Oh dear, I see an inefficiency in the program. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have done that a bit more efficiently, I think. Let's see what I did. I'll come back when it gets to the roof layer. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's moving up to the roof layer. That's why I did that, because it had 2 more to go. So this will be layers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I guess I could have done that a little bit more efficiently. Whatever. It's not like it's an incredibly large program that uses a ton of fuel. So it's going to back inside. It'll build the skylight frame. It couldn't place the torch because of the clear glass. But that's what it was trying to do, was place the torch there. Okay, it'll finish with the roof, and it'll begin with the floor. Now the front door and the front step are optional. If you leave those out, it'll simply finish building this without, it'll close this off as it finishes, and it will not build a front stoop. If you include the door and if you include the pressure plates, it'll put those down. Okay, what it's going to do next is put the foundation in place, put the door in place. It's building the front stoop. It'll build the pressure plate, and it'll go back to the beginning and finish there. Alright, so let's grab a few of these. Oh, and let's grab the torches. Come on. There we go. Grab this glass here. And we're going to place these down like that. And we'll grab the torches like that, 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 that. Alright, now this should be sufficiently lit to keep things from spawning in there. And we're just going to leave the turtle, grab the resources, and we can sleep. Alright. See if we can grab the remainder of this glass. And this is what you end up with. You end up with a 9x9. So it looks like layer 3 should be a solid block. I will modify the program to include that in the instructions. Layer 4 should be a solid block so that you can put the torches on it, or just be prepared to replace the torches, replace the blocks like that. Alright, and so we wound up with a nice front stoop, a nice bordered edge here, and a nice 9x9. And if we hit F7, that shows the lighting. So you'll see that in here there's no red or yellow X's. That means that nothing can spawn in here at night. And that's my program. And that's going to be my new house. We are starting to get close to running out of time, so we're going to go ahead and go gather the chests and everything from the where the turtle was mining. And for that, I'm going to need... Where did I put it? I'm going to need these right here. And we'll switch to bat mode. And while we're at it, while we're out, come on, there we go. I'm not sure I showed you why I wanted this axe. This axe from Tinker's, well, I don't even remember what it's called. I can knock down an entire tree at one time, and with oak trees I can line all those up into one, and it'll knock the whole thing down together. Now I just have to wait for it to decay, and hopefully that'll happen before all of that despawns. Alright, there is something weird that happens when you are in bat mode and try to use the Tinkers. It doesn't quite aim properly. So I switch to my default form and knock down the tree that way. Alright, let's go get our stuff. Wait. There's that. There's that. And we'll knock this down. Make sure we get all of the wood. And the turtle left, we'll clean that, the water bugs later. And that, my friends, is an episode. Let me just scoop up whatever's fallen from this tree. Whoop, sorry about the lag. Notice that carrying items in the Java dolly gives you slowness and mining fatigue. It's just something you have to be aware of. Alright, we'll go put these down in the house. And we'll see what our loot is. Well, we saw what our loot is. Oop, put that down. There's our loot from a 16 by 16 run of the rabbit hole mining program. And I have it finally going down to bedrock. You just have to add 6 to the level that you're standing on, and it will go all the way down to bedrock. The Direwolf20 pack is running a flat bedrock. Alright. That is our episode. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Direwolf20 1.7 pack with Electron. And I'll see you next time.